Tune into the Heartbreak Dog. So, I just finished watching this film I picked up from Walmart as a Blu-ray DVD thing. Is I didn't want to kind of watch it first. I think I watched like 15 minutes of it one day. Like, okay, it seems kind of like another kind of rom-com thing. And then as I sat myself down to watch it. Also, hold on, this is actually upside down. That's how it should be. Okay. This was directed by Yohar Ya Ha Yasuhiro Yo Shai Yuri. Okay, I know I just probably butchered that, but Panama Inverted. This was actually pretty good. I wasn't expecting it to be good after at the first 10 some odd minutes. It's kind of a bit. It's a little bit of a drag, but after that, and the story starts to ramp up. It's action. It's adventure. It's a good suspense. Cause these two are your main characters. You have Age, which their age is never known, but we're gonna leave that alone. You know who you are, and that is Panama, the main character. So Panama is the princess of this underground society, and Age is just a kid outcast at school. This does tie into play though. So Panama, this is going to be. I'm trying to try to do this as best I can without spoiling anything. But basically, the main story, main get of it is that years ago, something crazy happened where they managed to invert gravity or make inverted matter. Since matter cannot be destroyed nor created, it basically became inverted. So what they see is upside down to what they see. But when that happened, they, of course, religion started to fall into us, and the main protagonist, he reminded me of the guy the guy from Evangelion, Shinji's dad. I can't think of his guy. I can't think of his name, but he reminded me so much of him because he had the white gloves on. Like, okay, you're obviously the bad guy. And he had this steady smile on his face the whole time. Like, huh, there it is. But this story is mainly about just exploring a whole new. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Exploring a different world than what you are already in, because they meet by chance because Panama's a princess, and I guess she got bored of where she lived, like all other princess stories I've seen. Ariel and wanted to go exploring, and almost gets herself lost into the sky. So you got to consider that if these people are suffering from the antimatter, and say antimatter, inverted matter, and so with the opposite of gravity, it may be falling into the sky, which is kind of weird to say. I fell onto the ground. I flew into the air. I fell into the sky, which is weird. It's interesting. You know, the elder. There's a bit of a not really a love triangle between main character and one of the side characters. Um, but this is if you like physics, and how they work. This will grab your attention. I thought it wasn't going to grab my attention. I thought it would be something really lame. It kind of was every now and then. It had cheesy moments. Um, the protagonist, well, the main villain, he has a. While I'm watching, I got at some point I started to get glimpses of Hunchback of Notre Dame. Go away, you stupid telemarketer. I started to get glimpses of Hunchback of Notre Dame. If it was an anime, I get pictures of that. I get hints of Evangelion every now and then. Goodness, there is no Rim reference in this, no JoJo reference either. But there's a few amazing plot twists. I'm not gonna spoil what those are, but after you get about halfway through the film, and you're like, okay, what else can they do? it's entering into the third and final corner where, for me, this film, it, pun intended, it flipped itself upside down. Like, what is really going on? Oh my gosh, this is amazing. But the main story is pretty much, we're trying to get this princess back to her people, trying to escape the bad guys. Well, sort of bad guy. There's one real bad guy. Everyone else is just kind of following the rules or their orders or whatnot. So can't really adjust to that. Well, atone to that. But that's the main plot. They're trying to get back. They're trying to get the princess back to her home. They keep on running into like plot exposition after exposition of, no, you can't go back because I said so. Oh, guess what? If I let you go, you were going to fall into the sky. But that's the main point. The main plot. So they're trying to get the princess back, and of course the military intervenes. Now the society set up in this for the people who are not inverted is that it's basically kind of like China, but instead of walking, they have like these rolling You've seen the Jetsons where the ground is moving. That's what they have. Again, I got many references. I get many hints of Evangelion and Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, our main character, this guy, Age, he's kind of bland and boring. When he first popped up, let me guess, Outcast, Shinji, and let me guess. But the only difference between this and Evangelion, his father, spoiler burp, his father is dead. And she's also trying to find one of her best friends who went up to where they are. And plot ensues, and it was very entertaining. I'm doing my best to try not to spoil the ending because there is both a literal and metaphorical plot twist. For me, when it hit that part, I was like, what is going on? I want to know more. I want more. I feel like if this movie was made into a anime series or a TV series, at least like a good 2 seasons just for the first 12 episodes, then another last 2 episodes for final closeout and epilogues, this would be great. This would be great. This has potential to have so much go on for because I like physics. I love science. This was right up my alley. I'm glad I made myself sit down and watch it. There's also plenty of director's commentary as well back here. Well, there's a lot of bonus features and whatnot. You can watch the movie again over with the actors' commentary in Japanese. So, unfortunately, your English actors are not there. But this film, I have a new appreciation for Gravity. And, on a list, a new appreciation for Gravity. This film, the characters, they're likable. A good portion were likable. There's some tropes here every now and then. There's the bad guy being the bad guy. The allegedly good guys. And you have the guy in the gray area who's hesitant, but is just kind of there. And he does serve a good plot point. And yes, I will say this much. There is 2 interesting points. Well, there's one for plot, and there's one for comeuppance. The comeuppance part is, I kind of laughed, honestly. I laughed. And when this hit the ending, the third act, that whole last part, I was trying to figure out what is going on. What is really going on? I wish this film would have gone more in depth with it, but I know they're restricted on time and whatnot. This is done by G Kids as well, or it's part of the G Kids lineup at Walmart. This disc, you do get DVD and Blu-ray. I'm keeping the DVD because it can play on my laptop. Blu-ray plays on the PlayStation just well. The animation looked pretty well. There was times where the animation felt a bit stagnant and kind of like it went like it was running from 7020p and dropped down to 360p and then back up again. There were some parts of that, but I think that was just done for like dramatic occurrence. And There is CG in this, but it's not too jarring at all. I would recommend this if you're looking for something that's going to pique your interest in science and whatnot, and get you interested in that. This is one of it. This is a film I do recommend. Panama Inverted. This has been an entertaining movie, and considering I'll probably watch it again. It's it does have its dark moments, as anime does, and as somewhat fish out of water stories do. But once the fish goes back into the water, is the fish really in the water, or are you in the water? Is what really starts to. It's a good watch. I recommend. I paid stuff for like $15. I feel like really 14 something plus tax. $15. This was a good hour and a little bit over an hour and a half investment, at least in my time. It was good. There's plenty more to be in with it. There is all the director's commentary, trailers for other movies, and even trailers for this in it. I never seen trailers for it, and this wasn't bad. Is it better than Princess Mononoke? What's the other ones? Nausicaa Valley of the Wind, Spirited Away. No, but I have a feeling if Hayazaki got a hold of this and said, "Hey, can I see that film and tweak it a bit?" I think it would drag it out a bit longer, and I like the plot in this. There is plot. Also, by the way, I'm guessing these are high school students or middle aged. I don't know, because no, there is no plot. You know who you are, and you know what I mean. But there is plot, and it's wholesome. It At the end of this, it had me wanting more. I want more. I'm going to watch it again so I can understand more, because I feel like I missed pieces. There was one when it does hit a high note. I had so many questions, like what is going on? And I think this actually might get me back into the looking into physics and gravity and whatnot. 'Cause this is a good watch. I do recommend it. If you like this review, please leave a comment down below. If you like what I'm doing with this, subscribe. And if you have any other suggestions out there, let me know in the comments down below. This has been your host, Craig, and I will catch y'all another day. Again, good watch. Characters are entertaining. The music was great. And the plot is very interesting, especially if you like physics. That's all I got for this review. Do watch it again, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.